Hello, friends. Today we will be talking about how to write a good book review. But before that, let's see what is a book review. A book review is a critical analysis of a book based on its structure, content, style, and merit. Its length could be somewhere in between 400 to 800 words and generally includes a brief summary followed by a reader's evaluation and recommendation. So now let's see how one can go about writing a good book review. First, briefly summarize the book. It could be something similar to the blurb which is usually given at the back of a book to give a fair idea to the reader about what the review is about. It will just set a right context for the reader to understand where you are coming from. But also, please note that you do not give away all the details of a book. So no spoilers, please. One good idea to make your review sound more real and authentic is by taking notes while you are reading the book, because this will help you frame your ideas and your opinion better when you sit down to write the review. Once you have explained the premise of the book, you can move now to discuss the strengths and the weaknesses of a book. You can dedicate one paragraph each to discuss the positive and the negative of the book. But please make sure that you do not overpower one aspect over the other. For example, you should not over glorify the book, but you should not very critically, criticize the book as well. You can always be more balanced in your approach while talking about all the aspects of a book. Including quotes and lines from the book can make your review read more interesting for any reader. You can always pick a line or two which showcase what you liked about the book and what you disliked about the book. It might also help in showcasing the writing of the author, because people like me are always enticed by this, because that gives us a fair idea of if the writing of an author will resonate with us or not. Next, you should decide on the rating of the book. You can choose to give an overall rating to the book, or you can break down your rating. For example, you may give 2 out of 5 to a book for their character development, but you might give them 4 on 5 for the storytelling. So the approach completely depends on you. Next, you mention about the recommending the book, like if you would like the other person to read this book or not. But here also you should keep this in mind that one book is not everyone's cup of tea. So somebody who likes romance fiction may not like to read a thriller novel. So you can always mention this in your review for a better clarity. And a bonus tip is that you should always proofread your content before you post it anywhere. You should never compromise on your writing. This will only lend more credibility to your work. And yeah, that's all from my side on how to write a good book review. I hope you enjoy reading more books and writing about them. Cheers.